All right, what up, people? What's popping? What's going on? What's the deal? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. All right, let me make sure this shit is working right. I don't know why this shit always is fucking with me when this shit says it says the resolution is low and fucked up. But we gonna make it do what it has to do. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna be on here too long, but we got to get to this game. You feel me? What's poppin'? Enemies defeating KP Max, Mako, Christopher, Joe Blast. What up? T Williams, EW, Chill Mill. What up? Darrell S, Jabril. What's going on? Lionel, Fuquan. What's poppin'? So remember, guys, make sure you get How to Have Sex 2 Women a Day ebook, hard copy, audiobook. Make sure you guys get this book. Click the link below to get your copy of this book today. Let's make it happen. You feel me? Man. So what's good, people? So, yes, everybody get the likes up. Exactly, Darrell S. Get the likes up. Let's get it popping. So today I wanted to talk about why you need to give women the least amount of attention that you can give them, while at the same time making shit happen with them. Meaning that if you're trying to hook up with a girl, hook up with her, but give her the least amount of attention in order to get to that point. You feel what I'm saying? So what happens is that a lot of times most guys out there give women way too much attention at the beginning of the interaction they have with the girl. So guys will be on online dating sites and they will go back and forth with a woman for about 50, 60 messages or some shit. A guy will get a girl's phone number. He'll talk to her for like an hour, hour and a half on the phone. A guy might be chatting with a girl on Facebook or Instagram, back and forth, just, talking and all this other shit. So the thing is, you want to give women the least amount of attention possible when you're trying to hook something up. You understand what I'm saying? So let's start with online, though, because a lot of times guys, they make the mistake of giving women too much attention online. So, for all you who don't know, I have two programs on the Bad Boy membership. One is called The Easy Way to Date Online for Men, and the other one is called Advanced Online Game. And in both of those, I stress how you need to be able to quickly get a chick offline, or, set up a date or something, right? So what a lot of guys do is they'll be talking to the girl forever, and some guys won't even try to set a date, or they'll talk to her forever and then try to set a date. The problem with that is when you're talking to the girl forever or a long time, you may even set a date, and then she may not see you on the date. She might flake, right? So what happens is that you wasted a lot of time going back and forth with this girl, and then she flakes. So you wasted so much fucking time, right? Now, let's say you meet a girl at a bar, and you're talking to her a little bit, right? And you get her number, and then you end up calling her, and you end up talking to her for an hour, hour and a half, and then you try to set something up, and then next thing you know, this girl doesn't show up for the date. She doesn't come to see you. So you wasted an hour and a half talking to this girl, and you still didn't get to see her, still didn't get to have sex. When you first dealing with chicks, you want to give them the least amount of attention. You understand? So like, for example, with the online dating stuff, the first message you send a girl should be about you and her getting together. What up, K-Zag? What's poppin'? The first message should be about you and this girl getting together. So every time when I'm on an online dating site, I'm not going to tell you guys exactly what I say because I don't want y'all stealing my exact shit because I know y'all going to be fucking, spamming that around and then it's going to, But anyway, basically the first message I send a girl is about us getting together to get a drink. So, for example, you match with a girl on Tinder and you would say something like, hey, what's up? What are you up to this weekend? We should get together and get a drink. Right? Because if she responds to that, that's you and her already talking about setting up a date. Right? So usually it'll be like this. Yo, what's up? When are you free? Let's get together, get a drink this weekend or something. She'd be like, cool, I'm free Friday. And you'd be like, all right, cool. Let's meet up at 8 o'clock at so-and-so bar. She's like, all right, sounds cool. And then you say, here's my number. Text me your number. And then she texts you your number. Done. Or she texts you her number and you're done. The conversation's over. See, a lot of y'all guys spend too much time giving women more attention than it needs to be. You understand? Even if, let's say, you get a girl's number, it would be the same thing. You meet a girl at a bar, you get her number or whatever. Let's say you get a number, and then let's say you can't smash that night. You try to smash that night, but whatever happens, logistics, it's all good. You get her number, you hit her up. You be like, yo, listen, when are you free this weekend or this week? Oh, she's like, you free? She said she's free Thursday. All right, cool. I'm free Thursday too. Let's get together, come by my spot and let's make it happen. See, a lot of y'all have been fooled into thinking that you got to go back and forth with a girl. You got to build all this rapport. You got to fucking, have these long drawn out conversations with these women. You don't need to do that. And in fact, what happens is that you end up wasting a lot of time doing that when you're dealing with these chicks who you just met. But remember, a lot of women are out here to just get attention. You understand? A lot of women are out here just to get attention. So what happens is that you're going to get a lot of women who are going to enjoy the attention you give them and give you nothing in return. You understand? Because understand this, if you meet a girl and y'all exchange numbers and you are going back and forth texting her all week, or you end up going on the phone with her and talking to her and getting to know her on the phone and all this other shit, right? But let's say you never get to see this girl. You understand? Ever again. She flakes on you. She ghosts you when you try to hit, she ignores you when you try to hit her up again. So now you wasted all week texting this girl. You spend an hour, 2 hours on the phone with her. You never see her, right? So she got what she wanted out of the situation, which is your attention. What did you get? You understand what I'm saying? What did you get? You got nothing. Shout out K Zaggy said, dudes give females unproductive attention. Real talk. See, the only attention you need to give women is enough attention to get the job done. That's it. Remember, the only attention you need to give these women is to get the job done. That's all the attention you need to give her. Meaning, if you are trying to set a date, right, on an online dating site, first thing you say is, you match with a girl on Tinder, first thing you say, yo, what are you up to this weekend? Let's get a drink. You're already starting a conversation with setting a date. And this is what some girls are going to do, so you have to be really pay attention to this. You'll say to a girl, yo, let's get together this weekend, let's get a drink. She's going to respond to you and say, hi, or hello, or, how are you today? Right? That's not responding to your question. You said, when are you free so we get a drink? She talking about hello and hi and all this shit, right? So what you say is, you say, hi. Anyway, so when are you free so we can get a drink? Stay on topic with this girl. And then some girls, what they're going to say is, oh, wow, you're so forward. And, some girls like it. They'll be like, oh, I like this forwardness, and they'll go with it. But some girls will be like, oh, you're so forward. I don't even know you yet. Can't we like talk a little bit? Right? You see what I'm saying? They want to get that attention. So again, like I said, in this situation, a lot of times is what you can do is you say, okay, cool. You want to talk? Here's my number. Call me now. Let's talk. That's the first step to see if they're an attention whore or not. Because if they don't call you, that means they just being on some attention shit. Because if they really wanted to make something happen and make it happen, they would call. Now, if they do call, right, you spend maybe 2-3 minutes on the phone with her. Hey, what's up? How you doing? Okay, cool. So, and you go right back into, so when are you free so we could get together? She says, I'm free Friday. Okay, let me check my schedule. Friday seems cool. Boom. Well, listen, it was good talking to you. So, I'll see you Friday. That's it. Don't stay on the phone for 20 minutes, 30 minutes, half an hour, none of that shit. Save the getting to know you for when y'all meet up on the date, if you're meeting these chicks online. Now, again, if you are meeting a chick even let's say, for example, you're meeting a girl in the street. I see guys who approach women in the street, and they'll be talking to these girls for like 20 minutes. I'm like, bro, what are you talking to a girl for 20 minutes that you just met in the street? Nigga, get to the point. You understand? Be like, yo, what's good? My name is so-and-so. What you up to? Blah, blah, blah. Okay, here's my information. Holler at me tonight at 8 o'clock. She hollers at you that night. All right, cool. When are you free so we can get together and hang out? Just straight to the point. See, this is the thing that you guys have to understand. I'm gonna give you the game of how to really make this shit pop with these women throughout the whole thing, across the board, right? This is all you need to remember. You give the least amount of attention. I'll say it like this. The newer the girl is, right? The least amount of attention you give her. The newer the girl is, the least amount of attention you give her. Now, once you've started seeing a girl for a while, y'all been fucking, y'all been hanging out, hooking up, and she's been consistent, then you could give her a little more attention. But remember, the newer the girl, the least amount of attention you give her. You understand? So, once a girl has been consistent with you, then you could give her a little bit more attention. You understand? So, what that means is, let's say you meet a girl tonight, right? Or you match with a girl on Tinder tonight or some shit, right? Now, let's say that girl wants to talk and have like a 10-minute conversation with you on the phone, right? That's too much attention. That's a no-go, right? Now, let's say the girl you've been fucking for the past 3-4 months texts you about some shit and she's just sort of shooting the shit with you for like 5-10 minutes. That's okay. You can give her 10 minutes. Why? Because she's earned those 10 minutes of your time. She's shown that she is worthy of those 10 minutes. When a girl is new, fuck no. You understand? When a girl is new, you give her the least amount of attention as possible. Once you start to get to know the chick, she's been consistent. You understand? And this is the thing. If a girl becomes your girlfriend, right? This is why when a girl becomes your girlfriend, she has earned the right to call you and talk about nothing for a few minutes. You understand what I'm saying? That's when she's earned the right to get your attention like that. You understand what I'm saying? Because you've been with her for a while, you've promoted her to girlfriend status or wife status, and now she gets more of your attention. The girl who you just met yesterday, she don't get an hour conversation at all, ever. You see what I'm saying? Do not do it. Because also what you want to sort of instill in these women is that, you know, and even on a subconscious level they'll pick this up, is that the more she cooperates, the more she, you know, shows consistency, the more attention you give her. Or she can get, I should say. When a girl has not shown consistency, when a girl has not shown cooperation, when a girl has not shown you that she's worth all that attention, you don't give it to her. You understand? So when you first meet a girl, when you're first interacting with a girl, right, you need to make sure you're giving her the least amount of attention as possible. You understand? Even if you are, let's say, for example, let's say you meet a girl at a bar, right? And you might be talking to her for a while, right? See, you got guys that'll meet a girl at a bar and talk to this girl for like 2 hours straight. You understand? And the funny part is they'll talk to her for like 2 hours without even seeing or building, you know, seeing any, if she's interested, meaning he's not building any sexual tension to see if this girl is into him. He's not trying to flirt with her in a way to see if she's into him. So essentially he's wasting his time. You understand? Well, I'm going to take calls in a second. So he don't even know that she's wasting his time, or if she is wasting his time. So even when you're at a bar, let's say you talk to a girl, you having a conversation with her, you want to find out as quickly as possible if this girl is into you sexually. How do you do that? You flirt. You build sexual tension. You see if this girl is interested in you sexually. If you find out she's not interested in you sexually, meaning she's not being responsive to your flirting, she's not, flirting back, she's not doing any of that type of shit, cut the conversation off. Well, miss, it was very nice to meet you. You have a good night. Right? Because if you keep talking to her, you keep interacting with her, all you're doing is you're just giving her your attention, and she's just soaking it in. She's like, yes, more attention, yes. They love attention. You understand? So the thing is that women will take the attention and not give you anything back. You understand? So you want it to be in a way where you are rewarding her with attention based off of what she's returning to you, or what she's giving back. You understand? So when you first meet a girl, let's say you're supposed to go on a date with a girl. You met some girl at a party somewhere. Y'all exchange numbers. You text her to set up a date. And now you're supposed to see her on Friday for a date, right? So let's say it's the middle of the week. It's like Tuesday or Wednesday. What you don't want to do is you don't want to keep texting her, calling her, hitting her up during the week. You don't want to do none of that shit. You wait till you see her on Friday. And then you interact with her on Friday. You understand? And so now, let's say you interact with her, and you notice that she is actually into you sexually. You're flirting with her, she's responding back. You understand what I'm saying? And let's say you end up hitting it that night. Right? And then so now what you want to do is you want to hit her up again, maybe the next week, hit it again. Now let's say you've been smashing this girl for the next 3 months. And then now she texts you and she's just like, hey, so how's your day going? That girl, you can say, oh, my day's fine. How's your day? And you guys can have a conversation. So now you're giving her attention. But she had to earn that attention, meaning her consistency made it to where you were able to give her this attention and have that conversation, talk about her day, all this other stuff if you want to at this point, because now she's earned it by being consistent and cooperative with you. You understand? What most guys do is they'll meet a chick, they'll spend 2-3 hours on the phone with her when they first meet her and shit, give her all this attention, and he says, yeah, let's get together Friday. She's like, cool, sounds good, and the chick never shows up to the date. You understand? So I'm telling you guys, make sure that you give these women the least amount of attention when you are first fucking with them. You understand? Because it's really like this. Because I want to break down real quick the online and the offline. Online is this. You match or you send a message and get them offline or get them to agree to meet you offline as soon as possible. Truthfully, you should have less than 6 to 8 messages total. I would say, around 6 messages. You should have less than 6 to 8 messages total between you and the girl before a date is set. So the first message is you. Hey, what's up? When are you free so we can meet? Second message. Oh, I'm free Friday. Third message. Cool. Meet me here at so-and-so. Fourth message. She's like, all right, sounds good. Fifth message. Okay, cool. Here's my number. Text me if anything. Sixth message. Cool. Here's my number. Whatever. You understand what I'm saying? Straight to the fucking point, like you ordering a goddamn meal at McDonald's. Let me get a number 2 with a large fries, and they'll be like, oh, what type of drink you want? Let me get a Coke. Cool, boom. That's it. That's it. Do not have conversations, do not get to know no girls on the internet. None of that shit. You're wasting your fucking time. I'm telling you this. I'm telling you this. Like, I was watching this dude's video. You said, Aces, you said, what's the benefit of meeting up with her so fast? I'm going to tell you the benefit. The benefit is you do not waste your fucking time. That's the benefit. See, this is what you guys got to understand. When you're dealing with women, you want to move fast. You want to move fast. Don't move slow, ever. Move fast. I'm telling you this. You understand? Because you want to find out as soon as possible if the girl is interested in you sexually. See, if women weren't time wasters and attention whores, I'd say, look, just talk to them and do whatever, right? What you got to understand is, because this is the thing, when you're talking to a girl, 9 times out of 10, you're talking to her because you're trying to get at her, you're trying to see her, you're trying to have sex with her. Women, on the other hand, can talk to you and just want to fucking talk. You understand what I'm saying? So, how do you know if the girl is just trying to talk or actually wants to see you and fuck with you? You got to move fast and you have to build sexual tension. You have to see how cooperative she is. So if you're online, you have to see, is this girl actually trying to see me? The way I find out if she's trying to see me is I set the date quickly. I don't bullshit around. I set the date quickly. I don't ask her about her, what's going on in her life and this and this and that. No. When are you free so we can meet up? Then once we meet up, right? straight to flirting and building sexual tension. Because I got to see if you're sexually attracted to me. So when you're online, it's, when are we meeting up? Quickly. We meet up. Build sexual tension and flirt quickly. Because I want to see if you actually are interested in me sexually. Because if you're not interested in me sexually, we're done. If you are interested in me sexually, we can move on to some, some sex, some getting this shit popping. If I can't fuck her that night, right, for whatever reason, for logistics, right, I'm still trying to at least get her the next time I see her. Meaning, if I don't get to fuck that night, maybe, she got work in the morning, some other shit, she just can't do it that night. Cool. So I'll call you, next week or whatever, and we'll set up a time for you to come to my spot, or I'll come to your spot. Jermaine Jones, you said, what if she's always calling? How can you deal with that? Good question. Again, you can respond to her, but make it quick. So what a girl might do is she might hit you up and she's going to say, oh, hey, what's up? How's your day going? Right? You'd be like, oh, my day's great. How's yours? And she'd be like, oh, my day's cool. And you'd be like, oh, that sounds good. Well, listen, I'm actually running around doing some shit. So I will see you Friday at the Main Street Bar. Looking forward to it. Done. That's it. That is it. So you get in and you get out quickly. Now, why is the reason for that? Let's say this girl flakes on Friday when she's supposed to see you at the Main Street Bar, right? Is it better that you spent 2 minutes talking to her, or would it have been better if you spent 2 hours talking to her? You see what I'm saying? So you spent 2 minutes talking to her and she flaked. But imagine you spent 2 hours talking to her and she flaked. You understand what I'm saying? So even if the girl flakes or whatever it is, at least you didn't spend a lot of time wasting on her. See, what a lot of guys who are not hip to the game is they think they need to spend a lot of time to make the girl like them. They think, well, I got to talk to her. I got to engage in all this conversation so that she'll actually want to see me Friday. No. In fact, a lot of times when you do that, you fuck shit up because you end up saying something that makes her change her mind. You see what I'm saying? That's it. Remember, you can't get your time back. This is what I'm trying to tell you. You guys got to understand that you cannot get your time back. But what I wanted to say earlier was, there was this guy online where he was talking about, he did this tutorial of how to get more responses on Tinder, right? And it was pretty good, but the only flaw I saw in it, and this is what he was doing, he was saying, he was like, you want to respond to her by, well, basically what he's saying is this. He said a lot of guys, and a lot of guys actually do this. A lot of guys, when they match with girls on Tinder, they'll say, hey or hi. You understand? Just some regular shit. So she's getting a whole bunch of heys and highs all day, right? Now, she usually ignores that. So he was saying, you got to come up with a creative opener. You understand? He was like, look at her profile. Check out something in her profile that you can mention. So let's say if she has like a puppy in her profile, you might say something about her puppy or some shit, right? And so he was using examples of Tinder conversations he had where he would like mention something in the girl's profile, she'd respond to him, you understand? And then they'd start talking about the profile and shit. I mean, the puppy or whatever in the profile or whatever it was. And then he'd make another joke, and then she'll come back and say something. And so he's getting responses from the girls. But my question is, are those leading into dates and hooking up? Are those leading into sex? Because you can go back and forth with a chick all day and you never fucking see her. Again, because women love attention. And so he was saying, you shouldn't send copy and paste messages because you should make them more personal. And I totally disagree. Now, I'm not disagreeing with the sense of making a thing more personal. I'm saying there's certain situations where you can do that. What I disagree is not using copy and paste message. Nigga, I use copy and paste message for my first message all the time. You understand? Like I'm on Tinder, I copy my message and I paste that shit to all the girls that I match with. Straight copy and paste for the first message all day. I ain't got time. I'm not wasting time. I'm telling you guys, I've been doing this shit for too long. I'm telling you. All that other shit is a waste of time. But you have to have a good copy and paste message though. You understand? For your first message. But I always copy and just slap that shit on. Now what's going to happen is some of the girls are going to respond, some aren't. But the girls who respond, guess what? They're responding to meeting up with me. Because my first message is about meeting up. So even let's say, for example, your first message or your copy and paste message, and you can even do this for if you meet a girl, on the street and you get her number real quick. You have a specific message that you send first to get the conversation rolling about meeting up. So your copy and paste message, let's say you're online, you could be like, hey, Ellis, you say your copy and paste message is yo. See, that's not a good copy and paste message. You see what I'm saying? One thing your copy and paste message has to have is a question. Because notice, like I said earlier, if you was to say, hey, what's up? What are you up to this weekend? We should get together, get a drink, right? That could be a copy and paste message. Or you can say, hey, what's up? We should get together and get a drink. When are you free? That's even a better copy and paste message. So, hey, we should get a drink. When are you free? Just send that to all the girls you match with. Hey, we should get a drink. When are you free? That's it. Copy and paste that to all. Hey, we should get a drink. When are you free? You understand? Because what she should be responding to is that. That's it. So you can copy and paste that to all the chicks. You can even do that to a girl who you just met and got her number in the street, or, got her number at the bar. Hey, what's up? This is Locario. We should get together soon. When are you free? You understand? That's it. Like if you meet a chick at a bar and y'all been already talking for a while and you build sexual tension, she's flirting with you, everything is all good. You can hit her up and be like, yo, when are you free? You should come by to, to the crib and hang out. Let's get together and hook up. You understand? But all I'm saying is you want to get to the point. All of this extra shit, you're going to waste a lot of time. I promise you're going to waste a lot of time. Because I've been in situations where I went back and forth with a girl either online or on the phone or whatever. And it's a lot of back and forth, a lot of bullshit. And what happens is that most of the time you still don't see them. You still don't get at them. You see what I'm saying? It's crazy. And see, truthfully, what I have to also add here is this. Is that the reason why you got a lot of guys who are so frustrated, and this is some real talk. You got to definitely listen to this. The reason why a lot of guys are so frustrated, angry at women, pissed off, even some of the guys who decided, I'm going MGTOW, all this other shit. The reason why that happens is because too many guys give women so much attention too quickly and too frivolously. You understand? So what happens is you give this girl so much attention, and what happens is you don't get anything in return. You don't. The chick doesn't have sex with you. She doesn't. Sometimes they don't even go on a date with you, whatever. But you gave her all this attention. So now you're pissed off. Now you try to talk to another girl. You give all this attention. She flakes too. She plays you too. So what happens is you get so upset and frustrated. right? Now, what you got to understand is this, because, I have friends, and even sometimes Miles asks me this. He's like, yo, Miss Locario, how the hell do you deal with all these women? How do you put up with dealing with all of that bullshit and having to go through this nonsense and go through that nonsense? Guess what? The secret is give them the least amount of attention. I'm going to tell you guys something. The reason why I love women so much is because I give them the least amount of attention when I start fucking with them. That's the reason why I love them so much. Because if I was giving women so much attention at first, I'd probably be MGTOW. I'd probably be a fucking MGTOW right now. You see what I'm saying? I'd be pissed off. I'd be up here making videos talking about fuck these hoes, fuck these bitches ain't shit. I'd be making videos about that, but I don't, because what I do is I give them the least amount of attention that I need to get the job done. So in order for you to keep loving and liking women, you have to give them the least amount of attention at the beginning. Because that's how you're going to get the best out of the women in the first place. You see what I'm saying? You're supposed... Look. You're supposed to give them the least amount of attention at first. You see what I'm saying? All right, let me take some of these calls real quick. Yo, what's going on?
Hey, what's good, man?
What's poppin'? Who's this?
This is Jay from Tampa.
What's going on, Jay? Are you on a Bad Boy membership, bro?
I am, sir. I've been listening to you all day, man.
That's what's up, bro. So what's going on with you, man?
I just have a question. So, I've been getting a lot of dates from Tinder and Bumble and whatnot.
Mm.
And the date goes well. I build sexual tension.
Mm.
After the date, we kiss and touch and everything.
Mm.
I try to, take them to my house or go to their crib, and then they'll, they decline and be like, oh, I got to work early or whatever.
Mm.
And then when they get home, they hit me up. They're like, yo, I had a great time with you. I'm like, yeah, I had a great time as well.
Mm.
And then I'll wait a week to set up the next date, and then I don't hear anything.
Mm. And so how many times has this happened in the past month or two or whatever?
I don't know, maybe 10 or more times.
God damn, bro. So you're saying that you can go on these dates, everything seemed cool, and let me ask you this. Are there times where it's working, though? Are there times where you've done that and the chicks, you were able to smash?
Nah. There's times where it's working, yeah, definitely.
Mm. And so are they working more than it's not, or is it about the same?
I'd say it's working about 50% of the time.
Nigga. Yo, dudes, he killing me. Bruh, that's excellent, bro. What are you talking about? If you're saying it works 50% of the time, that means, from your logic, that means that let's say you went out with 20 girls, that means you fucked 10 of them.
Right.
So you good, bro. What you talking about? That's the game right there. What you mean?
Okay, I mean, I didn't know.
Yeah,
man.
no, and that's and that's good. That's good though. And that's what I want to tell guys. Because I'm glad you brought this up, because a lot of guys that you got a 50% close rate, bro. That's actually impressive. So the thing is, you're never gonna get 100% or even 90% most of the time. So the fact that you are getting it that way, you understand what I'm saying? That's still good, because you got to understand, there's always going to be times where you're not going to be able to fuck a chick the first night, or some girls you're just not going to end up fucking them at all. It just is what it is. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's why I was asking, because I was like, because at first it sounded like, because when you called, it sounded like you were saying, damn, I'm going out with all these girls and we getting to that point and none of them are trying to fuck me. And I'm like, wait a second. So that's why I was asking, is there times where it's actually working? You see what I mean?
Okay. I also wanted to ask, is waiting a week too long to get back in touch with them, or is it is that standard?
No, it's not necessarily too long. A week is more so just a barometer of like, you know, where, you know what I'm saying, you need to do it. You know, it don't have to be necessarily of like exactly a week, but it should be, the week is where you want to sort of like look at it as. You understand? Like, let me not, because you don't want to be texting her, you know, the next day, 2 days later, hitting her up all day. You understand? The only time that you hit a girl up, the only time you should hit a girl up quickly or the next day is if you hit it. You understand what I'm saying? So,
Right.
so if you met a girl tonight on Tinder or whatever, and y'all hung out and you smashed, right? What you want to do is you want to hit her up the next day, just to be like, "Yo, had a good time last night. Let's catch up and let's hang out real soon," right? Because you want her to respond. You understand? You want her to respond after the fucking. You understand what I'm saying? You want her to say,
Okay.
"Oh, hey, I had a great time too." You know, like you want her to send you something back. You understand?
Right, because I had this one chick who she got upset because I didn't hit her up after.
Right.
Like 3 days had passed, and then she like texted me like real upset that I didn't hit her up after we had sex. So,
Right, and look, and it's not even just that. It's more so you wanna have protection just in case she's on some bullshit. Meaning you don't want her to say, "Oh, this guy forced me to do stuff, and I was raped." And so the reason why I'm saying that to get that text the next day is because when you meet these girls, remember, you don't know them. You understand what I'm saying? And so just like you said, there was a girl who felt sort of weird that you didn't hit her up until 3 days later or whatever it was, right? So imagine,
she actually hit me up, so
right,
yeah, I never even
right. Okay, so she hit you up and was kind of like pissed off that you ain't holler at her after I smashed, right?
Right.
So imagine that girl. You know, knock on wood. Imagine that girl or any type of girl like that felt a certain type of way and then wanted to say, "Oh, this guy, I feel like he took advantage of me," or some stupid shit. You understand what I'm saying? That's why you send them the text after you fuck. You understand?
Okay.
Just in case. So now, some girls, they're cool. They ain't gonna really, you know what I'm saying? But just in case, just for your own, you know what I'm saying? Just so you have a receipt that says, "Look, I text her, she texted me back, everything was cool, so I don't know what the fuck this girl talking about." You understand what I'm saying? So you want to do that. But just in general, if you meet a girl, you're going on that date, and let's say you don't smash or whatever, and you want to see her again, yeah, you could wait a week. It don't really matter. If she's feeling you, she's gonna respond. The only thing is, you don't want to wait more than a week though. You understand what I'm saying? So wait a week, but don't wait more than a week. Don't wait like 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Don't do none of that shit. Because if you take too long, then what happens is that she ends up losing interest. There's some other dude that got her all caught up in whatever. You understand what I'm saying? And
well,
so
sometimes I feel like that's what's happening because like there are some girls who like they'll hit me up like every day, but like I don't I don't really want to talk to them like that. So then I feel like they feel like I'm not interested, and then they stop texting. Because what'll happen is we'll go out on a date. They don't want to smash that night, and then they're like blowing up my phone like the next couple days after, and then it's like crickets. They just stop.
And so what are you doing when they text you? Are you responding or not responding?
Yeah, I'd be like, yeah, you know, it's like I'm glad to hear from you, but like I'm busy at work, like I'll hit you up later.
Okay, that's
and
good.
Then, like I don't hit them up later, so then they'll hit me up the next day again, and then I pretty much give them the same thing, and then like after that, it's like they just stop.
Right, that's good. The only thing I would say to you with that is, don't tell them you're gonna hit them up later. You understand what I'm saying? Tell them that you're gonna see them the next time. So let's say, for example, because when I say don't hit them up, that's more so if they don't hit you up, you don't have to hit them up. But if they hit you up, you can respond to them and then tell them, "I'll see you another day," or "Let's see each other." So for example, let's say you go on a date with a girl Friday, right? You don't get to hit whatever, you understand? And then let's say she hits you up Sunday afternoon. You understand? She's like, "Oh, hey, what's up?" And you're like, she's like, "How's your day?" Whatever. And you're like, "Oh, my day's fine. How's yours?" She's like, "Oh, it's cool." And then you can say, at that point, you could set up the next date. You could be like, "So when are you free next time?" She's like, "Oh, I'm free again this Friday coming up." So you say, "All right, cool. Well, listen, I got something to do, but I'll see you Friday at whatever place we decide, whatever," right? So now you got your second date set up. So now if she's texting you during the week, you just do the same thing. She'd be like, hey, how's your day? Oh, my day is great. And then she'd be like, how's yours? She's like, oh, it's cool. You're like, well, listen, I got to run because I got to do some shit, but I'm looking forward to seeing you on Friday. So I'll holler at you Friday. You see what I mean? So you just keep it to the date. You feel what I'm saying? Right. That's it.
All right. And what you were saying about, like, talking to females for, like, giving them attention before the date, like, it's absolutely true because I tried both ways just to experiment. So I have it where I got the copy and paste message, and then I actually tried it with certain girls where you talk to them, like you set the date, and then you talk to them before, like, the date happens, and, like, 90% of the time, like, they end up flaking anyway.
Exactly.
So, like, like, you wasted all that time when you could have just set the date and then, I'm saying, a girl shows up for the date.
Exactly, so, right. You see what I mean? So, and that's what I'm telling these cats. And it is nothing worse than the feeling of going through all of that bullshit, going back and forth and then, because this is the thing, man. This is the fucking crazy shit. Is that you go through all of this shit. Most of y'all don't really even want to be talking to these girls like that anyway, if we're going to be honest. Like, you don't really want to, like, go back and forth talking about a whole bunch of bullshit. You don't really care at that point. So why are you even doing it? But most guys do it because they think they're supposed to do it. They think this is what's going to make the girl like him more or whatever. So he does all this stuff, and then when she doesn't see him or she flakes, he's pissed the fuck off. You know what I'm saying? And then that's what happens, you know what I mean? Like, that's when dudes get frustrated and annoyed.
If they don't believe you, man, they could just try it for themselves. I'm telling you, they're gonna get the same result. That's what I did. Just experiment with it.
Right.
And then even I was listening to the advanced online dating game clip that you have on your. And when you were talking about, like, having certain pictures up, I didn't have, like, any pictures with me and my friends.
Right.
So when I posted those pictures for Tinder, like, my Tinder started blowing up.
See, that's what I'm telling you.
The same day.
That's what I'm telling you. That's what's up. See, guys, what I'm telling you, get on the Bad Boy membership. I think I'm joking because notice he's on the Bad Boy membership, and your dating life is so good that you thought it was bad. That's how good you got it.
And honestly, I'm a good-looking guy, dude. I hear it all the time. They think it's about looks, and man, it's really not. Because I was having so much trouble before I joined the membership. Like, it's not even funny, dude.
That's what I'm telling you. I be trying to tell these cats, go on the Bad Boy membership, join the membership. Because notice all this. Is why I start asking people, are they on the membership? And they call up. Because what I notice is the guys who are on the membership usually call up with the issues of, damn, I'm fucking with all these girls. How do I navigate it? You feel what I'm saying? That's where I want to get most guys at. I want to get guys to that next level. You feel what I'm saying? Because it's like, yo, the fact that you even said you said, yo, I'm on these dates with these girls. I'm kissing them. Everything is good. You understand? You came in with, yo, the shit is popping off. You understand? And on top of that, you smashing and doing what you got to do. And you got girls hitting you. You basically said, yo, I got this chick hitting me up every day. You understand? And
yeah, man. It's more than one too.
Exactly.
Than one, man.
Exactly. So that's what it is.
And then with the even with the approaching, like you were saying, how to get over approach anxiety and not looking for, like, an outcome or not expecting a certain outcome.
Right.
And, like, as soon as I started looking at it that way, like my approach anxiety just went away.
Right. I'm telling you.
Completely.
I'm telling you, it's crazy because what stops a lot of guys is the fear. Once you realize that there's nothing to fear, all of that shit goes away. And then you look at it, you be like, yo, I was scared of this. Like, this is nothing. What are you talking about? Even when a girl rejects you or she's just on some other shit, the shit is just funny. It's like, all right, cool. And then you just go to the next one. It's like, it's nothing. You feel what I'm saying? I'm like, that shit is crazy.
Some girls, like, I'll go up, talk to them, and we're just talking, and then, like, I don't even have to ask for their number. Like, by the end of the conversation, they're, like, just giving me their number.
Right. See, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, man. You know what I mean? So, man, I wish you continued success, bro. You know what I'm saying? Keep that shit up, man.
Definitely, bro.
All right, man.
Yeah, man. Thanks for the game, man.
That's what's up. I'm gonna holler at you, bro. All right. Peace. That's what I'm saying. You guys got to get up on that membership. That shit ain't no joke. Shout out to my dude Everett Overton in the building. What's popping, bro? What is the deal? Yo, what's going on? What's popping?
Yo, is this Locario?
Yeah, this me. Who is this?
Hey, this is Locario. This is Create Noise from New Jersey.
What's going on, brother? Are you on the Bad Boy membership?
I used to be.
Okay,
I
that's
used to
what's
be on the
up.
bandwagon.
That's what's up. So what's
Yeah.
popping with you, bro?
So I have a story that I wanted to get your take on it. It happened recently, and it's a bit strange, and I don't know what to make of it. So, I went to a bar. I went to an event, and it was this girl. She was had like an art gallery at a bar.
Mm-hmm.
I knew I happened to do an art, but I didn't know it was going to be like an art gallery. Because in art galleries, sometimes people they sell their art. So I went to it. It was about like 2-3 weeks ago, and I went up and I said, "Hey." She's like, "Hey, how you doing?" And she had her artwork set up on the walls, and she was selling it for like $25, $50, and all that stuff. And so we talked a little bit here and there, but she had a couple other guys. It was like mad. Oh, there's a lot of guys versus like 2 girls there, and I was just like, "What the shit is this?" So and this is a chick I used to know from my old job. And so, anyways, I went there. I talked a little bit. Then she went up to me and she introduced me to her mom.
Mm-hmm.
And we started talking for a little bit. Then she just left me there with her mom. Just sort of.
And wait, is this? Hold on, wait. Is this a girl you used to mess with, or who's this girl again?
I never really hit it. Like I wanted to a little bit, but then she was starting to get weird.
Mm-hmm.
So usually when I start like seeing girls get weird, that turns me off really fast.
And did y'all did y'all date? Did y'all go out? Like what? Like how long you was messing with this girl for?
I talked to her. This is just some girl I talked to at work.
Mm. Okay.
I used to talk to her at work, but we never made anything happen. So I went there that night, and I was just seeing like, hey, maybe I could talk to her a little bit. Maybe I could make something happen, because I kind of know her, and I always felt there was a little tension there. So there was a chance. So I decided to go and see if things could be different, especially since I don't work with her anymore. I thought it was like the risks were not there anymore. So yeah, but anything happened. She had me there. She introduced me to her mom, and then she just went away, and I was just talking with her mom for a while, like 20 minutes, and I just politely, as politely and as carefully as I could. It's like, "Nice to meet you, miss, but I'm just gonna go around here. I'll be around. I'll say goodbye before I leave, and it was a pleasure to meet you." So I went up, and I went up to the bar, and that's good with the girl. I'll just for the purposes of this call, I'll just call it Kelly. So I saw Kelly at the bar, and she had 2 drinks, and I told her, "Listen, I gotta get going." Honestly, I got a little annoyed, and I got a little weirded out. So I said, "I gotta get going. It was awesome to see you again." Then she's like, "Oh, you gotta go," and she pretty much tried to perpetuate the conversation. She tried to talk to me right then. She pretty much tried to maneuver for me to meet her other friend. I forget what her other friend's name is. But it was kind of like it was kind of like I don't know if the right word is panic or she just really tried. She tried like three different I guess tactics, but I found that very odd, and I didn't know what to make of that entire situation.
As far as what? As far as her trying to like keep you there or whatever you're saying?
Yeah. So like one question I have is, what was the purpose of me like meeting her mom? Like she almost like left. Like within like 10
Well,
seconds.
this is the thing, and it was her art gallery show. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, it was basically her friend threw it. Her friend was the host, but it was for her.
So this is basically what happened, because you said it was like 90% dudes there, right?
For the most part, yeah.
So all she did was she had an art gallery showing. She invited all the niggas that she know like her. You understand what I'm saying? And told them to come through, and they all came through, right? And when she was chilling with you, she was just, she probably introduced other people, her mom or whatever. She's just basically using the situation and using the guys there for attention. That's it. That's all it is. Remember, you got to understand something. Just because a girl isn't interested in you sexually doesn't mean she's not interested in using you for attention. You understand what I'm saying? And so all those guys that were there, she's using for attention. She's using as like I remember, I think I think it was Miles, and even this happened to me too, where I remember some girl who I tried to holler at. She tried to hit me up to get me to come to one of those like multi-level marketing fucking events or some shit. You feel what I'm saying? Because she knew I was trying to get at her at one point, but then she tried to holler at me to say, "Hey, let's hang out." But she phrased it as, "Hey, let's hang out. Let's chill. You know, what have you been up to? Let's hang out," type shit. You see what I'm saying? But what she was really doing, she was inviting me to this multi-level marketing shit. So she's like, "Hey, I got to do this event, but you can come and sit in, and then after that, we'll hang out." You see what I'm saying? So.
Okay. It's like when girls on Tinder say, "Hit me up on Snapchat." They
Exactly.
don't really want to hit you up on there.
Right. Or hit me up on Instagram because they want you to follow them on Instagram because they're trying to get followers. Like they're using you for the attention. You see what I'm saying? So that's all that was in that situation. So she's using you for attention, and since she's acting, and the reason why she's acting all weird, and this is what happens sometimes too, is that. Because a woman is using you for attention, but she knows you like her, she it's hard for some women to be able to navigate that. You understand what I'm saying? Because what they're doing is that they're really doing something slick, but it's like they have to sort of figure out how to navigate that situation. Some girls are better at it than others. So, which is why she was probably like, "Oh, here, talk to my mom real quick while I run around and engage with all these other niggas who I know like me, but I have to still keep them around and keep them comfortable so they'll stay here for my art gallery opening or some shit." So what happens is, because she knows she's just using, like, imagine this. Imagine you're trying to, imagine you have like 4 girls you're trying to talk to. All of them want to be your girlfriend, but you know you don't want to be their girlfriend, but you're trying to string them along. Imagine how stressful that is if you're trying to do that. You see what I'm saying? And keep that going. That's the same thing.
It's hard for me to fathom that.
Right.
I mean, I don't think like that.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. But it's almost like if that's what you were doing. Like if you were hanging out with 4 girls who you're not really that attracted to, but they give good head. You feel what I'm saying? But all of them is like, "Y'all want to be your girlfriend, I want to be your girlfriend." And you're like, "Yeah, but let's just hang out. Let's just chill." It's gonna get. You see what I'm saying? It's gonna get tiring, but you still want them around because they suck dick good. You see what I'm saying? The girl still wants you around because she's taking your energy, that attention you're giving her. She's taking it, but at the same time, because she knows you like her and other guys like her, she still has to deal with that part of the equation. You see what I'm saying? So it's
it's interesting you say that because I mean she. Okay, so there was a bunch of dudes, but what do you make about the ending though? Because she even said, "Yeah, I saw when you came in," and I was only there for like a little bit under an hour. I wasn't there long. So like I don't know. What do you make about what happened at the end? Like she kind of and
let me ask. What did she try to do? She was trying to keep, like you said, "I'm about to bounce." And she tried to keep you there?
Yeah, so after I said goodbye to her mom, I went to the bar because that's where she was, and I decided, like, "Hey, look, I'm awesome. It's awesome to see you again. Like, but I gotta get going." And she tried to perpetuate the conversation. "So, what have you been up to?" Then she said, "Oh, have you seen my friend Sophia?" Because I told her like I'm a musician, so it's kind of like she knows other people who are musicians, and she knows people. So she tried to "Hey, be my friend because she can help you out." And then she also tried. I forget what else she tried. She tried like 3-4 different tactics. Keep you going, but then I kept bringing it back, like, "Yeah, awesome, but I gotta get going." But I gotta get going. So I don't know. What do you make of that?
That's the thing too.
She sees some dudes higher than others.
No, that's the thing. She's acting that way because she has to maintain her situation with you. You understand what I'm saying? That's all that is. She has to maintain the situation with you in that manner. So so what it is that because she needs and trust me, you're not the only one she did that to. You see what I'm saying?
No, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's her event. It's her event. She wants everyone there. She wants everybody to sort of feel comfortable. So she's going to talk to and engage and do all that other shit to keep that around. But remember, these women know that which guys like them and which guys is feeling them and which guys are sort of hovering around. Because when you were working with her, did you and her ever fuck around at all? Did you guys make out? Did you guys hang out one time? Did you go on dates? Like, did you guys do anything? What did y'all do?
No, nothing like that.
So y'all didn't do anything?
No, I try to keep the conversations like I kept them friendly, but I didn't like at first I didn't really try, and it was just her perpetuating. Then it was a bit more even, but then it kind of got a little like weird because it was the same thing that happens a lot with a lot of girls. Like it's like when I don't make a move, they think there's something wrong with me, but I don't do that at work. I just don't.
But see, the thing is, again, she knows that you liked her. You understand what I'm saying? That's the thing.
There was some interest, of course.
Right, and that's what I'm saying. Because she knows you like her, but she's not reciprocating that way. She's like, oh, well, even though I don't like him like that, I'll just have him as one of the other guys who I can get attention from. And it's like, oh, her friend is like, hey, we're gonna throw this art gallery thing for you, and you gotta invite some people. Like, let's get some people here. She's like, oh, who can I call? Oh, let me call this guy, that guy, this other guy that likes me, this other guy that's been hitting me up all the time. Let me holler at them to come through to this thing.
Oh my God, that's so true.
See what I'm saying? That's what they do. That's what they do.
I can't believe it.
No, I mean,
my
look, we've all been through that. I've been through that same shit. Trust me. I've had that same shit happen to me. So it's like where a chick who you think that is something going on, and then she's like, hey, come to this thing and let's hang out with this and do this or whatever. You come through and you see a whole bunch of other people, a whole bunch of other shit happening, and you're like, what the fuck is this? You understand?
Yeah,
so
I mean, if there were more girls, I would have stayed longer, but
right.
There wasn't. There was two. There was just her and her friend who was hosting.
Exactly, and I bet you. And how much you want to bet? How much you want to bet? Some of those guys were also her friends' peoples, like guys that like her friend. So basically, all they did was call all the niggas they got on their list of dudes they know that like them and said, "Hey, come to this thing."
Well, it was on. Well, I got the notification on Facebook, so I don't know if that's the only avenue that's not the only medium she used, but.
But they knew that y'all was coming. That's what I'm saying. So that's what I'm saying. Y'all gotta understand. I'm telling you, the power of that attention is heavy. This is why you gotta give them the least amount, bro. I'm telling you.
That's why I made it. I was out under an hour. Like I didn't hang out. I was just. I felt. Strange.
I'm telling you, it's like. But at least you know now. So that's what I'm saying. Whenever you feeling a girl, again, that's why I said you got to move fast. You got to make moves. You got to see if she's feeling you. Because let's say for example, even though you wasn't working with her anymore because you're like, hey, I don't want to fuck with chicks I don't work with. Let's say you and her are not really working directly together. If you would have hit her up, or let's say when she hit you up for this event, or you got the notification or whatever, you might say to her, hey, listen, well, I'm not gonna be able to make this thing tonight or whatever, but what you doing this weekend? Let's get together. You see what I mean? That would have shown you if she's really trying to make something happen or not. Other than that, it's just a bunch of bullshit. You see what I'm saying? Because I get chicks who I first start messing with, and they'll invite me to some shit, and usually I don't go unless I already hit it. Like if we didn't smash, if we never really had any time to make something happen, I don't go to none of these events that a chick is inviting me to, because a lot of times they'll invite a whole bunch of dudes that they know. They'll invite you because they know there's another nigga there that they trying to get jealous. So it's like, nah, we good. You feel what I'm saying?
That's a good rule. That's a very good rule. Honestly, yeah, I never even thought like I'll be honest with you, just like So I actually listened to one tape in particular for your Bad Boy membership. It was like the man, what was it? The Man Mindset.
Right, the Bad Boy Mindset. Right, the Bad Boy Mindset.
Yeah, that one.
Right.
Yeah, and your inner game. That's what I've been focusing on the most for the past year. Like the tactics and everything, I kind of put them on like the periphery. The inner game really has been helping me out for the most, like this past year. So honestly, like before, I would have probably lingered.
Right.
Yeah, but that's like, but anyways, like I guess what I'm trying to say is like that, like how I view things, my behavior has sort of grown a lot. Just by that one. I think there was another video that had to do with inner game. I can't remember it, but I think there was like one or two. But that one particularly really made a difference.
Right, so, right. That's what I'm saying, and that's why you got to get on that bad boy membership again, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, got to get back on it.
I got to get my shit together, and so I can get back on it. But but for serious.
That's what I'm saying, man.
I appreciate your time, man.
That's what's up, bro. I appreciate it, man. I'm gonna holler at you.
All right,
peace.
All right,
so I'll be telling you guys, you got to stay on that because look, it's a continuous learning thing. This is what I'll be trying to tell you, cats, bro. You know what I'm saying? You got to stay on that. I'm gonna take one more call because I actually got to head out in a second, but I'm gonna take one more call. Yo, what's going on?
Yo, what's poppin'? It's Dylan from Jersey. What's going on with you?
I'm chilling. What's poppin' with you, man?
I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. We spoke last week and shit. I forgot what day it was. And remember I had some chick coming through, whatever, from Brooklyn. She took the train.
Right.
Yeah. So she came through, whatever. We went out for some sushi. So I started I was kind of feeling her. So I started evaluating her through the day and shit like that. And bro, I started talking about like on a personal level about bodies and what she sees, what she wants, and I was just trying to see where her mind is at. You know what I'm saying? She's 24, so yo, tell me why, bro. I'm sitting there having sushi and shit with this chick, and we talking over some wine, and she's like, I don't want to tell you. I'm like, what do you mean you don't want to tell me? I'm like, just keep it real. Like, what's up? Like, how many bodies you got? You know what I'm saying? And after she was telling me, yeah, but if I tell you, she was fearful that if she did tell me, I'm not gonna fuck with her. Well, clearly, I'm not fucking with her after that because we had a good time after that because I got dinner and after she paid the whole night, my entrance for the club, she paid the drinks all night and all that shit, right? So I told her straight up before we had sushi, I was like, listen, I'll take care of dinner, but you're gonna take care of the rest of the night when we go out. So she was cool with that. So she told me 27 bodies, dog.
That's
27 bodies. At 24 years old, bro, that's a lot of motherfucking bodies.
For today's day and age, that's nothing, bro. You know. Listen, with the invention of Tinder and all that shit, nigga, you gonna start meeting more women who got way more bodies than that at 24. You're gonna start meeting 22-year-old chicks who got 30, 40 niggas that they fucking with. You feel what I'm saying?
You know what I feel you, but you know what I be thinking about, bro? I be thinking about my health and shit too. These bitches out here, you use a condom, but you get oral sex and shit like that without condom and shit like that. I be thinking further than that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, you gotta definitely be careful. You know what I'm saying? But you definitely got to be careful out there, truthfully. But it's but also too, with STDs, you got to look up STDs for real because most of the shit that they talk about is not as crazy as most people. I think I read somewhere, and don't quote me on this, but I've read a few places where to catch syphilis is 1 in 1,500 or some shit. You understand what I'm saying? If that much, if I think it's probably more than that. So, and if you catch chlamydia, you could get rid of that with a fucking pill. If you get gonorrhea, same thing.
The first week and shit, right?
Right. You know what I'm saying? The only thing you got to look out for is herpes and shit. That's that'll be with you for life. You feel me?
That's some fuckboy shit.
Right, but the thing is this. The number of partners doesn't necessarily correlate to STDs though, because you could meet a chick who only fucked 2 guys and she could have fucking herpes. You understand? And
I'm cool with that. I know what you're saying, but I'm not even putting the when she said 27, I didn't mean to put it that's why I'm not really fucking with her. It's just that I was kind of seeing her, I don't know, man, on some real shit, I was kind of evaluating her to see if she was, a contender to see if I would, fuck with her continuing,
on some wifey shit?
My girlfriend. Yeah, I don't know, man, but this whole conversation was leading to another one. And and it's throwing me off, dog. You know, I told you, like, we have conversation all the time and shit, and I still have to email you to get together one of these days and shit too. I didn't forget, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But dude, I've never been through this shit. Besides the whole conversation we just had, like, Sunday I had some shit set up because I had to drop her off. She came to me, so I was like, listen, I'll drop you off. She slept over and shit. And I dropped her off the next day at Brooklyn, so I had another date set up at 5 in the city and shit. I don't know if you remember or not what I told you, but I went to go meet up with this chick, whatever. She was running a little late, which was perfect because I ran a little late too. And we got together, bro, and, like, I met this chick off Tinder too. And when she got there, my G, yo, she wasn't what I expected and shit. And dude, you remember I was telling you, like, when I started your Bad Boy membership in January, that, like, all this shit's new to me, so I'm kind of learning everything right now. And the two callers before, I think it was, when he was going through the same issues, like, bro, everything he was saying was resonating because I'm going through the same shit that guy was doing. But anyways, long story short, bro, like, this girl came in, we started drinking. I'm like, damn, like, I might have to drink a little bit more because this shit ain't looking right. You know what I'm saying?
So she ain't look as good as her pictures?
Nah, bro, and it's fucked up because, like, this is what I'm saying. I gotta. It's a learning curve because, like, I should have been like, listen, I'm not really feeling your energy. I'm not really feeling your look, and, like, nice meeting you, but I'm gonna go. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yo, my dog, like, I stood there, had a drink with her, and I spit my fire like I always do, and dog, like, yo, I had sex for her, dog, and it was funny as hell. I took your advice and I went to Liberty Hotel.
Yo, it's like
they had the light. When you go in the room, they had lights under the bed with the mirror on top, right?
Oh man, this nigga went to the Liberty Inn. That's yo. Wait, but wait, how bad was she though? Like on a scale of 1 to 10.
She was thick. She was Chilean. She was thick. If it was 1 through 10, bro, she was like a 4.5.
Oh
5,
damn,
bro.
shit. I thought he was gonna at least say a 6 or something. But god damn, you said she was a 4.
Nah, and how I perceived it, like, maybe it would have been a 6 to you, or maybe not. But, like, I was looking at her like, yo, like, I can't be fucking with chicks like that no more. Like, I'm not selling no more. And, like, I don't know. I gotta learn to kind of, like, man up.
Right.
I was kind of like mentality wise, like, I'm like, yo, listen, I just had sex on Saturday night and I had sex in the morning, so that now I'm having sex with this chick on this, like, I'm doing a double. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, wait, hold on. Pause for a second. I want you guys to understand that this man right here is on the Bad Boy membership, okay? And this dude is slinging dick like a fucking gigolo out this motherfucker. You understand what I'm saying?
Too much.
I just want you guys to notice that. That's all I'm saying. You feel what I mean? But this is the thing. You said. See, this is what happens though, and this is what you got to be careful of. Okay?
Right. Mm-hmm.
When you start fucking a lot, right? Your body gets used to wanting to fuck. And so what happens is that sometimes you may get into a situation where you see a girl and you're in your mind, you're like, I'm not really feeling her like that. I shouldn't even, why would I fuck this girl? And then you end up fucking her because you having a conversation with your dick and your dick is like, bruh, I'm hungry, bruh. I'm trying to get this shit popping. You feel me? And then your dick is usually going to win every time when you're in that mode of when you keep fucking. So, but this happens when you start to get into a mode of fucking a lot continuously when you haven't been before. You understand what I'm saying? So you're in the stage where you're like, yo, I've been getting this shit popping. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, so that's the thing, and that causes you to end up fucking the chick who's like the 4, because I'm sure you was trying to rationalize in your head, like you was probably like, yeah, she's okay, she looks cute when she smiles or some shit, and then you start rationalizing shit, and then you end up fucking a girl, but then when it's done, you feel whack because you're like, what the fuck did I just do? You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's what throwing my aura off.
Right.
Like, yo, I it took me off my game, and like, I haven't been hitting up no chicks, no nothing, and like,
trust me,
now I'm like.
Bro, I've been there. Bro. I've been there. Illuminati said I'm low key revealing my past sex addiction. Past, nigga, I'm still addicted to sex. The fuck you talking about? Past. I'll be going like 2 or 3 days without sex, and I'll be like, well, I feel so funny. Like, goddamn, I need to, you know what I'm saying? But it's crazy. But that's what happens. So, but the thing is, you want to keep those standards up. You understand what I'm saying? Because what happens is when you start fucking a lot of times, you start to just want it. You understand? And then you see a girl that you're like not really attracted to, not really feeling, you end up doing it, and then you'll end up feeling it throws you off after that. You see what I'm saying? Because that's not really
exactly
right. So you have to.
I was like, damn. I was like, because the next day I was like, damn. I like that night too. I came home. I'm like, god damn. Like I should never hit that shit. Like I already hit some shit, but like like some of the things I was thinking about, like when I hit it, was like she's an older chick. Like I never had like an older chick like that. Like she was talking about. She was like I was talking about sex with her when we were having some sangria shit at the bar, and she was like talking that game like I was gonna make her come and shit, or give her orgasm and shit. So I was like, oh, like this chick really talking shit. Like all right, I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Like she don't know what she's up for. Like she don't know what's gonna happen tonight.
Oh,
so, like,
man.
She was right. So like, bro, but like, yo, my whole fucking vibe, bro. Like, and you know the crazy thing is, bro. Like, I know I could have set mad dates up this week, and like, it's not over yet, bro. You know what I'm saying? I can still do it, but yo, now like, I be thinking now, like, yo, you know what the fucked up part is, bro? I be getting in my head, like, yo, she wasn't that pretty. Maybe she had some shit. Like some STDs or some shit. Like now I'm like getting paranoid and some shit like that.
Nah, you good. You just got to, you know, you live and you learn. Just that's what you got to do.
I wrapped up, but
right. You got to, you know what I'm saying? You got to fight that feeling to just do it like that when it's because I've been through the same shit. Trust me. I've been this chicks that I smashed where I was just like, listen, man, like. I don't even want to be seen walking in the street with this chick. You understand what I'm saying? And so it's like, you know, so I'm like, Jesus Christ. So, you know, I'm like walking around like I hope nobody that know me see me with this motherfucker. I'm like, yo, get the fuck out of here.
Yo, I know the same feeling.
Right.
Yo,
so when you have that feeling, you know that ain't the chick you need to fucking deal with. But the thing is, you got to fight off that feeling, because what's going to happen is that you're going to start rationalizing shit in your head when it comes to those situations. Because what's going to happen, this ain't going to be the last chick like this. I guarantee you. There's going to be another chick just like this who's ready to give up the buns, and you're going to be like, you're going to be like, fuck, I should, you know, and then you're going to be negotiating with yourself. You're going to end up fucking her. And then you're going to be like, damn, like, what the fuck did I just do? You see what I mean? So
what I do that,
right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so you want to make sure that, you know, you just keeping those standards up. You feel what I'm saying? And so you just got to keep that going.
You know what I'm doing? You know what I'm doing too? I'm staying in contact with her, because I'm telling her, give me her results. And like, and she's thinking like I'm going to be talking to her. Like, because she was like, oh, you know, I had a good time with you. I'm like, I'm kind of like going with it, like, yeah, I had a great time with you too.
Right.
You know
so wait. So you said you keeping in contact with her for what? To do what?
For the blood test results, bro.
Oh, you told that chick to go get checked out?
Yeah. So she said something up, because you remember like last week I hit some shit, and I told her that I had sex with a chick the night before, and I don't know if you remember that shit.
Right.
The same Brooklyn girl that came over Saturday, I told her that, and she still smashed me, and I told her that shit.
Right.
So same thing with this chick. I smashed some other chick. Yeah. So I met that chick on Sunday, but I had that girl on Saturday, so I smashed. So she asked me when's the last time I had sex. So I told her yesterday, and I ended up smashing her too. And bro, like my thing is like, bro, these chicks don't give a fuck, bro, if you smash or not. It is the craziest thing. What the fuck? Like, they don't, like, I guess my game is tight. I don't know what it is, but like, I be just telling them how it is. That's just how they be.
Well, this is the thing though. Women like guys who they know other women want. You understand that? Who they like guys who are fucking other chicks. They just do. You know what I'm saying? They just love that shit. It's just like they'll act like in regular life, like, oh, I don't want no guy doing all of this and doing all of that. No, but behind closed doors,
Yeah.
they want that, because all that's saying to them is that you're attractive to women, which makes them more attracted to you. They're thinking there's something about you. Remember, women are followers. You understand? They follow the crowd. They subscribe to groupthink. So when they see that, oh, this guy is out here making it happen, they want a part of that shit. They want to be part of that situation. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. They want to see what every woman wants.
Exactly. Right.
Why every woman wants that guy.
Exactly. You see what I'm saying? So that's what it is, man.
Definitely.
That's what it is,
Nah,
baby.
Yo, bro, I want to say, like, I appreciate it, bro. You know, I'm glad I called in today because, like, that shit was running through my mind, man. I talked to my brother, but, you know, sometimes you got to reach out to somebody else and shit. And who else to reach out but Locario, you know?
That's what's up, man. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, definitely hit me up, man. And, you know, I'll let you know when I'm in the city. You know what I'm saying? We can get it popping.
Yes.
All right, bro.
All right, sounds good, bro.
I'm out at you. Peace.
All right, yo, peace.
Later. All right, people. Listen, I got to head up out of here. I got to head up out of this motherfucker. You feel me? So shout out to all the people that called in. Remember to make sure you guys get How to Have Sex with Two Women a Day ebook, hard copy, and audio book. Make sure you guys get that. Also, join the Bad Boy membership. You understand? As you can see, we had 2 people call in today who was on the Bad Boy membership. Actually, 3. One of them used to be on it, but the other 2 are on it now. And if you notice, they getting shit popping out here, man. And so the Bad Boy membership helps you to help yourself. You feel what I'm saying? To get these situations going. So I'm telling you guys, make sure you sign up for the membership. You feel what I'm saying? So make sure you guys do that. Let me shout out to all the people. What are you talking about? Wait, who's talking? He said, Miss Locario teaches how to undo false social conditioning for men. Teaches men how to actually be men. Real talk. Real talk. So I seen Mr. Reborn in here talking some stuff. You feel what I'm saying? Mr. Reborn is definitely needs to be on the Bad Boy membership. Real talk. But let me shout out to all the people out here. Truth Over Fact. Shout out to you. Chandel. Shout out to you. Bugatti. Shout out to you. MGTOW Life. Shout out to you. Oh, Johnny, what's popping, bro? I ain't seen you in a minute. Yeah, LA was fire. It was on point. Daquan Jenkins, shout out to you for moderating. The number. Well, I'm not taking any more calls. I'm about to get out of here. Marin799, you said how much for you to do a video on a topic. Go to the site and click on the coaching tab, and it'll give you the thing that says send me your questions, and you send the questions, or you could just look under any of my videos. It has the link that says send the question. You click on that, and you can donate how much you want, and then that'll tell you, how fast the question's going to get answered. You feel what I'm saying? Who else is in the building? Shout out to Banana Bro. Andrew from Jersey, shout out to you. Who else? The Rabbit Hole is Deep, shout out to you. Tochi, shout out to you. Gillian, what up? Shout out to you, bro. Enemies Defeated, Zach Man, Damian Forbley, Jose Lara was popping. Who else is up in here? Kai Sigma, shout out to you. Illuminati, shout out to you. David Forby, or Damian Forby, my bad. Nathan Wong, Young 100, Sticky E, shout out to you. Scrappy Chan, shout out to you. Yeah, man, I appreciate everybody tuning in. I will be back on Friday. Okay? So I will holler at you guys later. Remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. I'm gone.